Hey guys, what's going on? GallivantGamer here, and today we'll be checking out the Kaitoshi trial deck. Alright, so you guys, unfortunately I was impatient on this trial deck because I wanted to play right away as soon as I got this. So everything in this you should be getting except the promo, which you get if you buy 2 trial decks. So I'll show you guys a little bit from here. So everything else here you should be getting except the rarities as well in trial deck, because the rarities are different depending on what trial deck you... Well, no. The rarities are all different, so keep that in mind as well. So you might not have the same cards as I got in this one. So hopefully you guys get lucky and pull signature from your trial decks. So yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to get straight into is the playmats. So the playmat we get with this is basically the same playmat we usually get for the trial decks. It's black with the setup of the field, and the new thing about this is the the G zone where the imaginary units are placed is going to be placed here, but it's blank, so it's not labeled for G zone. And the back of this is going to be advertisements on the Team Q4, the Aichi trial deck, and also the how to play kind of thing, like combos and setups and stuff in this deck. So there's that too. So how nice this looks, I'm actually planning to turn this into a poster, so yeah looks really nice. So yeah, just basic stuff you would get from a trial deck. For you, those who haven't played this yet and just thinking about getting into this, this is a trial deck that you guys... Well, trial decks are a good start off to play the game, so of course for any game. So yeah, these are the basic contents as you guys can see. We have the trial deck playmat, and we're gonna have here is the guide. Ooh. So we have the guide, so this is straightforward. It tells you everything you need to know how to play this. The combos and setups and everything's up to you. It also teaches you the field setups, what the triggers are. So it shows you in the back what the triggers are, what the symbols mean, the abilities, act, auto, and all that stuff. So the first guidebook is very straightforward, very simple, and for anyone that's playing it, it's pretty much straightforward for you guys. So this is why I like this game. It's very new player friendly, very straightforward and everything. And of course we're going to be looking at the box because I think the box looks beautiful. It's very sleek and nice. So for this one we have I forgot what his name was. It was Dragon Knight, Grade 2 Dragon Knight, Dragon Armor Knight, I believe. So we have him as the avatar or the character on the back. And for this we have the contents, and also we have the description of what Cardfight Vanguard is. For you guys don't know, we'll actually read this to you guys, so you guys don't have to look it up or anything. So it's right here. Alright, so on here on the side we have Dragonic Overlord. So there's that. So for this one, let's read what is Cardfight Vanguard. So it says, you're a leader Vanguard on the planet Krei. In this game you will lead units such as dragons, knights, machines, and in this game you and many others. As you battle out one-on-one your opponents with Krei as your stage. This trial deck contains the primary items you would need to play the game. Furthermore, if it is possible, mix and play the game with cards from the booster packs. Booster packs sold separately. So what it means, if possible, you basically, unfortunately the original series you were able to mix clans, but they don't allow that anymore. So now it's basically you can only set up a deck with your own clan kind of thing. So that is the difference from the original and this one, as well as the powers and the playstyle is still the same. The numbers are different. Effects are also, and trial decks are actually pretty decent as well. So next thing we're gonna jump into is the imaginary gifts. So for imaginary gifts here, we have the usual force kind of things. So we have Dragonic Overlord as our character for the force cards, and we have the basic ones for force. So for force, you could put this when you ride a imaginary gift unit. You can place it on any circle you want. So that includes vanguard or rear guard, and you will always also be able to stack it. So if you put one force over another, it gives 20k buff to that unit that's placed there, and it's permanent on the field. So if the unit's retired, that force it just stays there. So there's that, you guys. Alright, so that is the basis for everything other than a deck. So yeah, we'll be getting to the deck now. So hopefully I put in images so you guys can see the cards better, and I'll also put, but for sure I'll be putting in the images, which I wouldn't know why I wouldn't. So I'll be putting it hopefully on the red side, so I'll give my room to work as well. So hopefully I get the effects, but I'll also be reading the effects, and this is up to you if not there. So for our Vanguard, for our starter Vanguard, we have Lizard Runner Undux. So he's a grade 0. His defense is 10k. He's a 6k power boost, and his ability is when rode upon, draw a card. Excuse me. Next is triggers. So for this one, we have 4 draw triggers in the deck, and the defense is going to be 5, the attack is going to be 5, and his name is Red Gem Carbuncle. So with drive triggers, we're going to have 4 of these guys, and yeah. Sorry, it's a bit messy how I pronounce that, but yeah. So this is the drive check unit, 4 of these guys. Next one we're going to have here are heal triggers. So the heal triggers got a hefty boost from what they used to before. So now heal triggers are 20k defense and 5k. They're originally 5k attack, so that's still the same. So this person's name, Dragon Monk Genjo. So you may, for this one, it's a rule, has a rule here that you only have 4 heal triggers in a deck. So keep that in mind, you guys. We have that much power. Sorry about the noise. So next thing we have here are critical triggers. So this is going to be a critical heavy deck, and so we'll be seeing a bit more critical triggers. So for this one we have Embodiment of Spirit Tar. His defense is going to be 15k and 5k attack. Critical trigger, and hopefully I put up the image. We're going to have 4 of this guy. And the next one is Demonic Dragon Mage Rakshasa. 15k attacker, defender, and 5k attacker. And we have 4 of this guy. So for you guys starting off, you can only have 16 cards in 16 triggers you can in your deck. Only 16 triggers, excuse me. But yeah, so that's basics for your grade 0s in this child deck. We're moving on to our grade 1s. So for grade 1s here we have Dragon Monk Gojo. So he's a grade 1, 10k defender, 8k attacker. His skill is when it's boost, if you have more rear guards than your opponent, the boosted unit gets plus 3k until end of the turn. So we're going to have 3 of this guy in here. Second one here is grade 1, a 10k defender, a 6k attacker, Dragon Knight Burge. So his ability is an act ability. So if your opponent has 4 more rear guards, counterblast, put this unit in your soul, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, and one of your rear guards gets plus 10k until end of the turn. So what is good with this is it's not an on place kind of thing. You can stay on the field and you can just activate this ability and just get it off. So that's pretty decent as well. Alright, so the next thing here we have is Embodiment of Bar. So with Bar I did get a shiny, which I will show you guys in a little bit. So he is a 10k defender, grade 1, and 8k attacker. So auto ability, one place, counterblast, soul blast, choose one of your opponent's grade 2s or less rear guards in the same column as this unit, retire it, If you have more rear guards than your opponent, this unit gets plus 5k until end of turn. So he is going to get that buff. This is the shiny one that I got. Fortunately, I did not look up the rarities in this. Very busy me, so I do apologize for that. So there's that. Next thing here we have is Guard Griffin. So for Guard Griffin, he's a perfect guard, so he won't have a defense. He is a sentinel, so that means you may only have 4 of him. So basically, when a unit's attacked, you put him down on your guard zone and you discard a card, and your opponent cannot hit that unit. So he's a perfect defender for you guys. You have 4 of him. So that is it for the grade 1s. I'm not sure if I said his attack, but he is a 7k attacker as well. So he will have attack numbers. So for our grade 2s here, we have our Vanilla, which is embodiment of a Shield Lamb, which is a 10k attacker and 10k defender. And we're going to have 3 of this grade 2 unit. So that is it for Vanillas. Alright, so here is where well, you guys should see. Alright, so this one is the Dragon Knight Nahalem, which is a 5k attack defender, 10k attacker, and his ability is when placed, counterblast, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the back row, retire it, and the scene gets plus 5k until the end of turn. We're gonna have 4 of him. And alright, so this is the promo I got with the trial deck. So for this one, we have here the original Dragon Knight Nahalem, and this is the new one. So different artworks, and the difference with the abilities as well and attack. So for the original one, it's a 5k defender, 9k attacker, and the effect is counterblast 2, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it, and that is an act ability. So you can continue to keep retiring your opponent's rear guards as long as you have those counterblasts. Well, yeah. So it was pretty hefty, but now it gets more focused on the balance between retiring and powering up your units. So that is that. We have 4 of this guy, so we'll go. Alright, moving on. Dragon Armored Knight, which is on the box before. So he is a 5k defender, 10k attacker, and his ability is the auto ability. When he attacks a vanguard, opponent's rear guard is 3 or less rear guards. This unit gets plus 5k until the end of the battle. So with this one, oh, okay, whoa, sorry. So with that, he is going to be a 15k attacker. So also I do apologize for the camera thing. So, well, sorry. Alright, so we did get shiny of him, so we have 4 of him. So this is the shiny version. Sorry, I don't know the rarity, so I'm just saying shiny. So I do apologize. Yeah, there we go. There we goes. Grade 2, intercept, able to intercept 5k and everything. So, yep, looks really nice as a shiny. Alright, so moving on to our final few cards here is our grade 3. So he is an imaginary gift, or it is an imaginary gift card. So Crested Dragon is a 13k attacker. So since it's grade 3, you will have Twin Drive as it stated with the icon here. So his ability is an auto effect ability. Apologize for these sounds. I can't really do much about it. So alright. So with that, when this unit is attacks Vanguard, if your opponent's rear guard has 3 or more, 3 or less rear guards, this unit gets plus 5k. It's a rear guard ability, so you won't be getting on Vanguard. It's an auto ability, so it's continuous. Just has to follow if it's able to follow through the steps. So with that, unfortunately, it doesn't get that power boost for Vanguard, which sucks. But yeah, you still get that measuring gift plus 10k. So there's that. So that is it for Crested Dragon. We're getting 4 of him for our grade 3. Next one here is our Dragonic Overlord. So for Dragonic Overlord, we have 4 of him and 1 alternate art, which I'll get to in a little bit. So for him, he is an imaginary gift unit. Of course, he is our Vanguard, and He has a twin drive since he is grade 3. He has an active ability of either Vanguard or Rear Guard, which is once per turn, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 10k until end of turn. Auto ability once per turn for Vanguard only. When this unit attack hits, Counterblast, discard 2 cards from your hand, stand this unit, and it gets -1 drive until end of turn. So we have 4 of him. His power is 13k, and we'll be looking at the alternate artworks that I got, which is this one. We have this form of the Draconic Overlord. Not sure if you guys can see that. Shiniest. So that is the alternate art is this one, which I do favor more, but unfortunately we only get one of this, so we'll have to buy it. They're selling it. Yeah, this is the alternate artwork, Draconic Overlord. So that is it for the trial deck. So everything here should be the same what you guys get except the rarities, but you need 2 trial decks to get this card. So if you guys want this, there's that as well. So yeah, that's basically everything you'll be getting in your trial decks. My thoughts on this: I did get to play this, so hopefully I'll be able to get a video out of a match with my friend on this, and also I'll be trying to post up some videos on how to play for new beginners as well on this. So my thoughts on this deck is it's very aggro. So for you players that are just want to keep dishing out those heavy attacks, keep moving forward with your Vanguard, this is a deck I do recommend. So with Kagero, it's mostly focused on the Vanguard. So your force units, your force cards are usually be placed on your Vanguard, but you can place on rear guards from time to time, strategic wise. So there's that. What I do recommend is checking out your playstyle first. If you're an aggro player but you're not focused on Vanguard, we have the other deck, which is the IT trial deck. So for Royal Paladins, when I used to play, well, I have a Gold Paladin deck, so for that one it required all the units to play, and it looks like that's how Gold Paladin is it wants its whole field to be powered up, getting those buff numbers. So there's that kind of playstyle, but I do recommend checking out your playstyles first, what you prefer. Beginners, trial decks are always the best thing to get. You will have trial deck pretty cheaply, so you get all these cards, and you will have to do minimum work on your deck when you're starting off. But for you guys who want to build your own trial deck or your own deck, there's also, we have this as an option, as well as the booster packs are coming out soon for it to upgrade it. So keep that in mind. You also have Nova Grapplers in that deck, so in that booster, so you can build them, as well as Oracle Think Tank, and also Royal Paladins will be supported in there as well. And there is a trial deck out for that now. So that is pretty much everything. Sorry if I sound like I'm trying to speed this up. This is like pretty much the fourth time I loaded this without something happening, except that almost knocking my camera over. I do apologize for that. So yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. Straightforward of everything, and yeah, that is all I gotta say. Also, thank you for you guys watching this video. If you're new, subscribe. New or returning watchers, don't forget to push that like button as well. I'll put descriptions down in the description box below as usual. And yeah, thank you guys for everything, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.